I'm 38 weeks pregnant and I was just fired 2 weeks before going on maternity leave. I'm freaking out. I was just about to go on maternity in 2 weeks. I don't know what to do. Anyone please give me some advice. Edit. I was a customer service representative for CB. I was fired due to a policy issue. I told them about how this particular system kept causing this error and how it was affecting my ability to work. My managers said it was fine. Eventually, I got confused and told the customer wrong information. I apologized during the phone call and corrected my mistake, but the customer was upset about college board policies and reported it to the department I transferred her to. The department reported it to College Board and they fired me. I was just about to go on maternity leave. Edit. I'm also taking online college classes full-time. Would this affect anything? Edit. They denied me maternity leave before approving it, and this is why I think they really decided to fire me now instead of after maternity leave. Edit. Thanks for all the support, everyone. I was hyperventilating and crying all morning, so I had to take a nap. I'll try to get through all your comments. Generally, I've decided use unemployment and I'm going to try to find a lawyer that will do a free consultation. I do appreciate all the advice. It helped to know my suspicions weren't just me being sour about being fired. Edit. To those of you judging me and saying rude things like, "This is a great time to have a kid," or, "She planned this quite poorly," please go away. I don't need your negativity during this rough situation. Your comments are completely unnecessary. If you live in the US, you can apply for unemployment and nutrition assistance. I agree with getting legal help. Hopefully someone will be able to help you with that for free. Other than that, I hope you have a safe birth and are able to find some comfort and solace with your new baby in the coming weeks. Do not mention to anyone who would have any contact with them. Friends, current employees. Don't give them a heads up, allowing them time to cover up their tracks. You want to blindside them. Listen to your lawyer. I took a new job in January at an AI company doing SaaS sales when my wife was 6 months pregnant. I told them during the interview process that I would need to take some time off when she had the baby, and they were all for it. Even said they'll give me paternity leave. I brought it up again about a month before her due date, and all of a sudden that conversation never happened, and shortly after that I was put on performance probation. The probation was supposed to last 30 days and would be ended if I hit the required goals. I hit all the goals and was fired 2 weeks into the probation. Lost my job the same week our first child was born. SMH. Lawyer up and check out EEOC. Such discrimination occurs when an employer refuses to hire, fires, or takes any other adverse action against a woman because she is pregnant, without regard to her ability to perform the duties of the job. From an example on their website. What an asshole. Firing a pregnant employee is prima facie employment discrimination, meaning the burden of proof is on your employer to prove they have another reason for firing you, not on you to prove it was discriminatory. You know the circumstances better than anyone on Reddit. But if this came as a surprise and they never provided documentation that your performance wasn't up to their standards or that you were facing any disciplinary action, then it makes a lot of sense to get a lawyer. Lawyers should consult for free, and may work on contingency if they think it is a good case. This seems like blatant pregnancy discrimination. Please call lawyers now. Do not fear. You may have just been blessed. I'll tell you why. Being pregnant. And not like the just found out you were pregnant. Most companies would not let you go because of the implications associated with it. Especially if your maternity leave was scheduled already. You may have a lawsuit on your hands. Definitely talk with a lawyer. You will also qualify for unemployment since they let you go. Once you explain to the unemployment office your situation, you're almost guaranteed to be approved. Also, since you're expecting, you may and probably will qualify for Medicaid. Every office visit, the birth, and even your baby's future visits will be 100% covered, with $0 payable by you. You may also qualify for food stamps, EBT benefits. Your lawyer and the unemployment office should be able to point you in the right direction. This is exactly what government benefits are for, and you should take advantage of them as you need. Good luck and please keep us posted. If in U.S., obviously file for unemployment. Now apply for SNAP, WIC benefits. Apply for Medicaid if you lost health benefits. Contact EEOC and your state's version of EEOC. What kind of documentation, steps of disciplinary action, paper trail do they have leading up to this? Maybe find yourself an employment discrimination attorney. Also, local food banks can be utilized if needed. Some may be associated with programs to help with infant formula needs. Employment lawyer! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Huge settlement coming your way. Who's your boss? We just want to talk to him. I don't know the laws of your state, but often if an employer fires a pregnant person, the burden of proof is on the employer. This means, if the employee claims that they were fired because of their pregnancy, the employer must prove that there were other valid reasons. If I understand correctly, they fired you because of a mistake, which you never made before or were never cited for. In other words, you were never given a chance to improve your performance. To me that sounds like a BS reason. It may be a good idea to talk to a lawyer. Maybe even go on a little expedition on whether they did this to other ex-employees. If there is a pattern, you may be looking at hood payout. If there isn't, then maybe that is the doing of your supervisor, and the legal, HR department may not be so well informed of it, and your lawyer may work out deal for a few months of your salary to cover the mat leave and some. Congratulations on your baby. And I hope this gets resolved in a way that will not cause you too much stress. Good luck. Apply for unemployment and consult with a lawyer for wrongful termination, claiming they were looking for any reason not to pay maternity leave. The time frame is no coincidence. If a costly mistake was made that you warned them could happen, which is what it sounds like, then a leave of absence is the most reasonable action, which is what you would have had. They chose an unreasonably strong reaction for a one-time accident. Punishment doesn't fit the crime, so to speak. Talk to a lawyer IRL. My heart goes out to you. I posted something similar in our Baby Bumps last week after I was a part of a big company-wide layoff. Legally, there wasn't much I could do since there's no way to prove discrimination, but you should definitely reach out to an attorney for help. Get health insurance figured out. Are they covering you for the rest of the month? Will you take COBRA, or go on a partner's plan, etc.? Let yourself be angry and upset, but don't let it steal your pregnancy and new baby joy. Lawyer up. In EU, you'd eat alive your former boss. Girl, if you truly did nothing wrong, count this as a blessing. Payday for you won't be in the near future. But this is discriminatory and you may have a discrimination case. Contact EEOC and attorney. Take slow deep breaths while repeating internally that things will work out. Contact an employment attorney. Back to step 1 as needed. Call your local news and shame the hell out of these assholes. I'm sure they'll love the PR. As others have said, apply for unemployment and WIC, but firing a pregnant person 2 weeks before maternity is suspect. In any case, If you have documentation of your concerns about the errors in the system, your reporting etc., I would reach out to legal consultant just to see. Most HR departments would have erred on the side of caution in a case like yours to avoid looking like they fired someone to avoid paying for maternity leave. You are in a protected class, so unless they have all their ducks in a row and tons of documentation, the mere thought of going to court could bring you some type of settlement or severance. My Sil just sued and won her previous employer for a similar thing, but she wasn't even pregnant. In her case, her lawyer made a solid argument of how it was their motive to fire her since she was in childbearing age. She wasn't even good at her job, or nice, or anything. She still won. Get a lawyer and F these SHHATS up. I am rooting for you. Take care and best of luck.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.